Can I tell you a story about me gambling?
I would love to.
I gambled
right
for the
after
first...
this. Welcome back.
Hello.
Hoosier Barber Talk.
Yeah. You know what? We got Tayven Jackson in the house.
The man himself.
That's the man of the hour.
Thank you for coming on, my man.
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me again.
How'd you feel about the game earlier?
The Chiefs?
Yeah.
The Chiefs.
I don't think you can beat Mahomes in a playoff game.
He's shown it.
I feel like they should have used Odell. They started using him at the end of the game.
Yeah, like what?
He had like 0 catches going into like the third, fourth quarter.
He's old as hell.
And then he had like 4 straight off. And then
How old is Odell now?
32, 31?
God
That's
damn.
prime age.
Whatever, boy.
And he still runs.
He's still, yeah. I think.
runs good
I mean,
routes.
they still probably use him as like more of a decoy though, right? Because everybody's like, oh, worried about Odell, but
Well, they got Zay Flowers.
yeah, I like
He's
Zay
pretty
Flowers.
Who's a better scrambler, Mahomes or Lamar?
Mahomes.
Listen, yes.
Really?
Thank you.
Yes.
10 yards.
Mahomes.
Really?
10 yards.
Like
third,
scramble. Like,
third and 10. Who do I want with the ball?
Mahomes.
Scramble. You know, everyone going deep. I want Patrick Mahomes.
I feel like
give
Lamar's
me
more of
Patrick
a
Mahomes.
I like that.
Iguodala.
Give me.
What'd you say yesterday?
I'm not trying to
Wait,
channel
no, he was
Max
talking about
Kellerman.
TJD yesterday
was
on
he?
the pod,
Was he?
and he said if my life's on the line, TJD got the ball to shoot a 3 wide open. I want TJD.
He said it. He said left corner,
that-
nothing but net.
I want
one's out of right
TJD.
field.
I think it was
That
in
one's out of right
perspective
field.
to something. What was it about, bro? Like something
we
that
were
rarely
talking
happens.
we were talking about how if you have a player that has like a specific thing, we probably talked about this when you were on the pod, that has a specific thing that's like, 90% of the time is going to work. You don't want them to do anything other than the one thing that works.
Yeah.
Because it's
TJD can just dunk the ball.
He can dunk it.
He can just dunk it, and that's a higher percentage shot than a 3-pointer.
I think normally, yes, that's correct.
So that's the point with TJD.
I think if I was to dunk it, it would be a higher percentage shot than my 3.
Can you dunk?
Of course.
Can
Dude,
Can he dunk?
come on, man.
Like we go to the gym right now. You
See the coils in the neck, in the back region? You know what I mean?
He's talking crazy right now.
I'm just
Davis.
saying, the coils, man. Come on.
jumping.
What is the coils?
It's all in the neck for me. I jump with my head. I've used the momentum of my neck. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's a secret that a lot of people haven't tapped into recently. Can I
You
tell you the
use
story
more of
about
your
me
neck?
gambling, though? So I don't gamble ever, but I went to the casino recently, like for the first time in Shelbyville. It's actually a pretty nice casino.
My friend said it was nice.
Yeah. I
beautiful.
was surprised. And people were like smoking indoors. It's like a whole nother place in the world I've never been to. You know what I mean? Never been in a place where you can smoke a cigarette indoors. It's pretty incredible. Just to see it. So I'm at the casino. I bring $100, and I say, okay, I am gonna leave with at least $100. Can't lose money. You know what I mean? Or I don't want to lose money. I got $100. That's it. No more gambling, more money.
You went in there with 100?
100. So I go in and I start playing blackjack. I win I swear to God, I win like 6 or 7 hands in a row, but at minimum bet. So like looking back, I could have made like thousands and thousands of dollars if I would have just put it all out there, but I didn't, obviously. So I'm up like $150. I go to roulette. Or like, no, I get up like 200, so I have 300. I go to roulette, put 100 on red, lose. Put another 100 on red, lose. Mm-hmm. And I went down to my last 100 that I don't want to lose with, and I put it on red again. And I said, it's just IU. I have to win. So I win on red, put 200 on red, win again. So I was like at 400. And basically, throughout the entire night, it just kept on winning and losing, like just consistently winning and losing on red, and then left with $100. That's the story. I'm sorry. That was a bad story.
Okay.
Nah, man.
It's hot in here.
I've had some.
It's pretty hot in here.
I've had some cool gambling experiences. My brother and I went out to Vegas,
Yeah.
and he's really like my best friend. So then he brought his actual brother, right? So now it's all 3 of us. We got out in Vegas, and we had like, as soon as we get here, this is like to set the tone. Everything we got going on from now on for the week is like this moment walking into our hotel. Well, it's like the hotel is a casino, so when you walk in, it's like tables everywhere. There's kids running around to their moms and shit. Like
What?
Vegas is
Been to
crazy.
Vegas?
No.
Vegas is crazy.
I don't know if I'd make it in Vegas.
Yo,
I don't know if I'd ever come back.
so we get into the casino. When I find the roulette tables,
Train that whip, bro.
hey, from the time that we left Indiana, it was like we're gonna put 500 on whatever table we see, and that's gonna like
Set the tone.
set the tone. You know what I mean? We go in, we find this table, we go in, red, boom. Both of us put 500 down. Both of us hit. Hell yeah. His brother would not put $1 on anything. He would not gamble a fucking. He kept talking about, bro, I don't have enough money. Like, I brought enough money to have fun out here. I brought enough money to have fun out here. Like, I can't.
Yeah.
I'm not doing.
Not
none
trying
of
to
the
gamble.
extras, period. So I was like, all right, whatever. We go and sit down right at this random table, and there's this dude spending thousands of dollars on roulette. My brother grabs one of the hundreds from what we just won and cashed out, and he puts it into this machine. And he's
Slots?
like, slots. And he's telling his brother, like, yo, just hit the bets. And his brother's like, no, I'm not going to do it. Like, I don't want to do it. So my brother's like, all right, just starts hitting the shit because he's on there.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, he hits her $1,200 right there in front of him. And his brother's like, oh my God, you just put $100
I gotta start gambling.
Hey, dude, the whole weekend, it was just like, we spent so much money that weekend. I remember I took like $2,700 to like enjoy myself while I was there. I left with like $3,200. It was like,
Nice.
spent so much money. I did like some of the little amusement park rides. Like they have
The Circus. No, they had the roller coaster.
Circus du
New
Soleil?
York.
No, I did the New York one, but I'm talking about
The
it's
freaky.
like the Sky View. It's like the tallest,
Oh, the skyscraper.
something like that. But they have like 2 or 3.
Yeah, the skyscraper.
Ferris wheel.
There's like 2 or 3 like
It's like the eye
rides
almost.
on it.
Yeah, and something like
One of them like
rides,
drops you down. It's like a zip line thing.
I would never go up there.
I didn't do that one. It's scary. But Vegas is a wild, wild place. If you've never been, I
You recommend it?
recommend it. You
You
know,
ever been to Vegas, Taylor?
I've been to Vegas like 5 times.
What?
What are your thoughts?
More than I think. 6.
Why?
Last
Just for
time,
for
last time I was
fun?
in Vegas, we went to go see Trace play in
I
the
was gonna say
NBA.
yeah.
Oh
was it?
yeah.
Um,
We didn't play UNLV though. We
preseason or
played
something?
Arizona.
it was
right?
yeah.
Played Arizona.
And then I had like basketball tournaments up there all the time.
Mm.
I've never experienced Vegas.
Yeah.
Like the gambling and like the partying, but
Yeah.
I've been around. Like I've walked around
It's beautiful.
hotels. Oh yeah, strip.
Beautiful. Just to even see this stuff is like you
Yeah.
don't see
My
stuff
dad
You don't
like
have that in Indiana.
Yeah, my dad always told me. He said, "You don't need to be in Vegas more than 48 hours.
Yeah. No one does.
It's fair. I feel like if I go, bro, I
More than
win like
48
$1 billion.
hours, you got to get out."
I went around for a few hours and I was just like cutting people up on the like side of the road.
That's beautiful.
Cutting people up on the side of the road.
Like I just took my clippers out there and I was
What's
just
that
like
dude's
some
name
Vic
on
Blends shit,
TikTok?
like
He be cutting people.
the Vic
Yeah.
Blends, dude.
Dick.
Yeah.
That's what I was on. I cut like 3 people
like
on this
that,
bridge
dude.
in between 2 hotels.
Under the bridge or above the bridge?
Above it, like on
Okay.
the bridge, people were walking past, like doing their own vlogging and stuff. Like, look, people out here cutting on the side of the road and shit.
But there's some creative people out there on the streets.
No, 100%.
Yeah. Creative.
Creative
Hey.
minds, souls.
Yeah. They're out there.
Smart
We got
people.
some of those in
Smart
Bloomington
people.
too.
Bloomington is.
So there's this homeless dude that is like right here, right on this light. Right,
there's a
right,
few
right
of
here.
yeah.
The old man.
Yeah.
I try to give him money every time I see him, but like he's just out there, like just. And one time
Just
I
thugging.
was driving, and it was like one of those days where it was like -3 degrees,
Yeah.
and bro had like a jacket on, but I was so like I almost started tearing up because I was like, damn, like this dude, it is negative. I couldn't like imagine being
No.
outside in -degree weather and look like I'm in a car right now. It's just like, you know, one of them moments where you're like,
Yeah.
damn.
Shit is
I
crazy.
bet he's good though. He
Those guys are
seems like a
crazy,
hustler.
bro.
I ain't gonna lie, and I ain't gonna try to knock his hustle or nothing or put him down because he might really be going through some shit. But panhandling in Bloomington it makes good money.
Yeah. It gets out of hand, bro. There's
No.
people. A sucker's born every day, bro.
And then I'm not gonna say that Bloomington also does have a homeless problem. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say
By that
that.
Kroger down there.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's definitely
Cogetto?
they bring. It's so crazy because Indianapolis Indianapolis will get like buses of homeless, and then they'll bring those buses of homeless to Bloomington and drop them off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just because Bloomington takes better care of the homeless than Indianapolis does.
And Bloomington is per capita is able to get federal taxpayer money.
Hey, my buddy, one of the barbers in the shop, he used to take it when he was in high school. He would go and make peanut butter and jellies and like ham and cheese sandwiches and shit, and he would take cases of water to People's Park, and he would just pass them out. And there would be some people that would just be drunk, and they would take a sandwich and take a bite of it and be like, "What is this shit?" He's like 15 years old, like, "Well, don't eat it." like you didn't
That's
have to take
crazy.
it. Give it
Yeah,
to somebody else.
that type of stuff happens.
But it's just funny, like him being that young, like going out there and doing that shit. Like,
that's awesome. Yeah, that's
just
sweet.
There's some nice
experience
homeless
shit
and
like
there's
that,
some.
yeah.
There's some mean ones. I have a story.
I'm not gonna lie.
I have a story.
You have a story?
Can I tell it real quick? This just happened recently. It's not really a story. It's more of a statement. So I have a friend who lives in an apartment complex.
It's the most Trey thing of all time.
You know what I mean? It's
Great
not like
takes.
something like you don't need to lean in to listen
I know
to me
it sounded
tell
like
you.
it sounded like you have beef.
This shit ain't up
No,
for
it's
grabs.
not
This
beef. It's
shit
not
is
beef.
facts.
It's not a beef. I have a friend who lives in an apartment complex downtown, and occasionally there would be like like a homeless person in the vicinity, the facility. You know what I mean? And one time he came in and he said, just right in the middle of in the open hallway, there's a fucking homeless dude just buns out, just taking a shit.
I mean, I've seen
In
worse.
the hallway.
I've seen worse about
In the
homeless.
hallway,
Way
like
worse.
indoors.
Yeah, bro. I've seen a dude like I'm at a stoplight, can't help myself, bro, and there's just some dude right like on
Buns
the left
out.
side. No, bro, front forward, my guy, bro. This shit, and I'm like, oh my god.
He's looking at
And
you when he's doing it. He's like,
oh,
just pissing? Pissing?
I'm driving. I know. I'm just sitting at a stoplight. I'm having a nice day. I'm trying to keep
He's just
my eyes
peeing?
up, and I look.
That's not that bad.
No, he just took his pants off, bro.
Oh, just like let it hang.
Yeah,
Let it jangle-ang.
it's
fuck
cool,
it.
though. It's cool.
Maybe he was just in that type of mood. You never know.
Sorry to interrupt that.
I feel like I've seen someone do that at sports before. You know what I mean?
Shit gets crazy. Hey, I want to talk a little football, and just kind of ask you, like, what's your biggest takeaway from this season? What's your biggest, like, learning point? You look back at this season. What's the biggest takeaway you might have?
Well, I think are you talking about last season or the season coming up?
This past season.
I think I learned a lot from, competing and battling. I know I was new that came in here, and then me and Brendan, we weren't really put in the best situation.
Yeah.
Yep. But, we both played, but we both learned from each other. I feel like we did a good job of staying friends, staying together through all this, because it was like, oh, you got this game, and then you're going to play the next game, and then you got this game. And it was like, that's not what
You have to embrace that.
That's not what you want.
Yeah.
Like, you want to be like, you're the guy,
Yeah.
we're riding with you, And unfortunately, it wasn't like that, but it happens. I mean, we 3-9.
Yeah.
It was just a bad season. Like, it wasn't on the offense, it wasn't on defense. It was just a whole, like, it was on everybody. It was a
100%.
bad season. So I think that's one thing I took away is, kind of just staying level. Don't get too high, because the high moments, it was like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, it was high, and then next game,
Low
not
moments
playing,
feel
and
low.
you're like,
Yeah.
what? So it was, just keeping a level head.
Yeah.
Just chilling.
What were some of, like, the positives, like, when you look back? Are there any that stick out?
Yeah, just getting in-game experience. Because that was my first year playing college football. Just getting in there, feeling it out a little bit. The speed was, it was fast at first, but I felt like it mellowed out once I started playing more. Just getting in there. It was I wouldn't trade it. It was a good experience for me.
What was one of the biggest things besides getting on the field that going through a full season that you got to experience a difference in being down in Tennessee and being at IU? What were things that were kind of just ran different between the two programs?
I feel like coaches coach their way, and Coach Allen was a different coach than Coach Heupel. They did things differently, but
That's a good point.
They still, Coach Allen loved everyone. Like the LEO, like he was true to that.
Yeah.
Like he loved everyone, and we
I think
loved him.
we love Coach Allen. Yeah.
Yeah, and I love Coach Heupel, and Coach Heupel was more, strict and
that's fair. I always
stuff like that.
I always did.
I don't want a dog. I don't want a dog.
No dogging, no
I
dog.
don't want to dog nobody. I'm just trying to, stay positive.
One of the biggest things that I took away from the LEO is sometimes it has to be FEO.
FEO?
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, what?
On the field, when you're on the field.
That's what I'm saying. But you
kinda
stole
flip
that from me. I made this joke
No,
before
you're
you.
right.
I said HEO, hit each
I
other.
think LEO was just like the culture.
No, 100%.
But the minute you got on the field,
and I love it. You know what
if
I'm
you
saying?
don't have that mentality on the field, then you shouldn't be playing football.
What about killers?
But what's
Chill.
FEO, bro?
Not like the actual
I know.
killers and shit.
But the idea of like
The Niners are gonna win.
when you're on the field, we want like.
Dogs.
Obviously, we don't want anybody to get hurt. We want the best for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But we.
Nah. You played football, man. What are you talking about?
Hey, no,
Football's violent.
Yeah, it's a violent sport. You played football in
Dude
Indianapolis.
said not that long ago, he was like, if we're playing flag football, then they need to put flags on us. But he said, I signed up to play full speed contact football. You know what I'm saying? So like, I hear
But
it.
it's like you're preparing to go to war.
Yeah.
To go to
And
war.
that's
you
the
can
thing
die.
that
You
I'm
can
talking
die.
about.
I ain't to be so like. I don't mean to be
Dramatic.
so gruesome, but you can die in a football game.
Yeah.
You can snap
Break your-
bones, tear anything. Like
Anything can happen.
You're going. You got to go in with the mindset of like,
FEO.
I might not be.
Everybody on
coming
your
off this
team,
field.
LEO, like I don't want nobody
Yeah.
on the field to get hurt, but
Yeah.
I'm going out here to hit.
Yeah.
I'm not getting hit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
that's why you gotta like. That's why coaches say you gotta lock in, do the little things like.
Smack
You
each
really
other.
have to lock. Like
Smack 'em in the
there's
mouth.
There's no time for. Like not knowing your shit,
Yeah.
goofing around, like because
Yeah.
when you get on the field, like it's go time, like
Yeah.
you will get exposed.
It's so quick. The moment goes
It's
by
crazy.
so
Football
fast.
is crazy. Like it's different from like basketball and everything. It's just it's
No
a different,
way.
It's a
Get
different-
outta here.
It's a different game. No, like
You hitting with the deep hitting quotes here,
I'm just talking
Tayven.
about like a lot of people don't know football's hard. I
It's
feel like football is the
brutal.
hardest sport.
It's
Yeah.
a brutal sport. It's the closest thing to a gladiator sport we have.
Yeah.
Bro, there are more injuries in football than there are rugby. And in rugby, there are no pads.
Yeah.
So if that tells you anything about the sport,
For real?
yes. Football is like the highest
But I
injury
think that-
rating.
I think that football, there's way more like opportunity for crazy hits than rugby.
And it's on turf mostly still. That's a big thing too, bro. People talking about turf. Most people who I talk to who are like really into like or like play on different, like what do you call it? Surfaces. I mean, we should be playing on grass in my opinion. People really mess up their legs,
I
like
like
their
grass.
tendons on
because
on turf.
your cleat gets caught
Yeah.
in turf.
And you catch
and
it.
it can. But same
What about
thing
on a
with
rainy
grass. Though,
day?
you can still do the same thing.
Is it?
It's
I
really
used to
hard to do
hate-
that on grass.
I used
though.
to hate playing in a muddy game.
You didn't like that?
I played in a mud bowl in high school.
Oh my!
I
dude.
love
so
those.
bad.
You gotta embrace
You didn't
it.
like that?
I was a running back, dude. I was facing the dirt. I
like
I
that,
remember
get gritty.
getting tackled and I would slide 17 yards. Have to get up like shit, man. We had white jerseys and I looked like shit brown at the
Yeah.
end of the game.
Brown jerseys.
What are they slipping on the turf? Is that what? Like,
No, it's not slipping, it's catching.
like the Aaron Rodgers injury. Was
Dang.
That was like he's
Like-
45 years old.
So Aaron Rodgers, he gets sacked, right? He spins out of it, gets sacked. His foot's like this in the ground. He's leaning forward, and his foot's like this, and it doesn't slide back. It doesn't.
Yeah,
it doesn't
you're
go
putting
back.
a bunch of pressure on it, and it should
gets
be
caught,
moving.
It gets caught in the turf.
So it's
and
the
then
opposite.
and then it extends, and then his.
Yeah. So like when if you put enough pressure on
that
any
can happen
surface,
on grass
like if
too,
I put
but-
pressure right now, I'll slide out. You know
Grass
what I
is
mean?
just a normal thing. Turf isn't.
Turf is unnatural.
Yeah.
Tayven, are you going to get on board? No turf 2025.
I have no pull on that.
Dude, he wasn't acting like he really cared. He
Imagine
just calm,
we could
cool,
start.
and collected.
We could change the world, Tayven.
I think in a couple
even
of
get
years,
Trey
everything
started.
will be
Hey,
grass.
every high school in the country just changed everything from soccer to baseball to football, everything to turf. And he's talking about no turf 2025.
Bro, turf? No, Pike doesn't have turf. Other than, I mean, for football they do, but soccer, bro, no soccer player wants to play on turf.
To me, it's like
No
fancy.
one.
No, I believe that.
You know, yeah, it makes you look good, but
No, that's
And
what
it
I think
cuts
the
out the
guy said
baseball right
that.
now.
No, the reason why turf is a thing is because it's easier to take care of. It's,
Yeah,
rain
yeah.
outs.
it's less more money.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like a long-term
good
investment. It's like a
investment.
solar panel.
Yes.
Like you don't have to take care of the grass, hire other people to do like
Random shit lines.
care
Yeah.
for the grass.
But I love that. Ooh, I love
Tennessee
that,
was
man.
grass.
The
It was like
baseball
Bermuda
shit.
grass.
The diamonds that do the
Football
whole
is cool
designs.
stuff, but I love watching somebody stripe a baseball field.
And the smell. Smell the paint. Oh,
Watch
God.
somebody run the
Just
run the
walking
foul
out
line shot.
Fenway Park.
Fenway Park.
It's just.
I'm talking about Lions Park in Zionsville.
Yeah.
no.
I'm talking
not even
about
gonna talk.
at the Indians game, damn it.
Victory Field.
Y'all
Fuck
don't
it.
understand
You trying to hit Victory Field, Taven?
the greatness of Fenway Park.
Get some peanuts and Cracker Jack.
That's Fenway Park. That is the definition of Fenway Park in the Boston Red Sox community. Peanuts, Cracker Jacks, and Sweet Caroline.
Ugh, you ruined it with that one. Whenever I hear the term Sweet Caroline, I just think of too many fireball shots and dirty Air Force Ones with ripped jeans
And
like Kane
that's
has
what
on.
an Indiana person would say. But I sit here, calm, cool, and collected with all of my Super Bowls and championships and rings.
What are you talking about?
Just
Super
just-
Bowls.
You're a Patriots fan?
Nah, I'm just talking about the difference between me and you.
You have
got
championships and rings?
I got rings.
From what?
I got 7 Super Bowls.
How?
Tom Brady, bro.
Dude, this guy yesterday, let me get your take on this. This guy yesterday said that he would
I'm a little confused.
his son Tom Brady Coat.
Bro, you keep
And he
bringing
was
this
being
up.
dead ass serious.
There's so many things I've said,
no,
so many
no,
great
no.
takes about Tom
And then
Brady.
he
You
laughed
just
and
keep
said-
bringing up the one about how I'm gonna name my kid Tom Brady Cody.
Tom Brady
And
Coat.
It kind of hits, bro. I can't lie.
And then he goes, I don't know, maybe
'Cause you have the middle
Jason
name.
Tatum coach.
Jason Tatum Coat. Trace Jackson Coat.
All right, bro. I didn't say that one. I
But
just say-
Maybe.
That's a bad take. Tom Brady.
Tom Brady
What about-
Coat.
You want to give your kid its own name.
Nah, man.
No, it's Tom Brady reincarnated.
What about Tatum? I feel like Tatum.
Like just Tatum?
What if I had a girl named
Tatum?
Tatum? Tatum Cody.
I like Tatum.
See,
Yeah.
that hits, bro.
Not
I
Tatum.
just feel like that's no.
Tatum J.
But why do you have the middle name? You utilize both if you pick a player.
Middle name, you got to do
Crazy.
something like Eugene or Herbert or something like that.
Taven, you win a Big Ten championship as a quarterback in Indiana, you might end up as one of my kids' names, bro.
Actually, there are a lot of Peytons in
I wouldn't let you
Indianapolis.
do that.
There are a lot of Peytons, girls and boys, named after the greatest quarterback of all time, Peyton Manning.
What?
Peytons in Indianapolis. Like a lot of people named their children Peyton after the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So maybe one day there'll be a Hoosier A1
Do you have
vintage
Jason
coat.
Tatum shoes on?
Man is a professional glazer.
I got the ones on, bro.
I love it.
These are my
You guys are
these are my dailies. I got some colorway ones that Tatum pulled out. I forget what game it was.
You gotta get
I got those for just basketball.
You got to get some custom ones or something.
I
With
did,
his
yeah.
face on it and shit.
No. It actually has his signature.
You get one of you kissing him on the cheek, custom. That would be awesome, bro.
That'd be crazy.
You could wear him to Thailand. So
Short training.
we were talking about vacations and things of that nature. Where is a place like vacations? You know, talking about because Jack's gonna go to Thailand and whatnot.
You going to Thailand?
Yeah.
Celtics lost to the Nuggets. I was on my podcast. I was just like, bro, I promise you, they got a 20-game win streak. Jokic is coming into TD Garden. This is the moment where we prove that we are the best team in the league, and Jokic is not getting by us this year.
The Celtics are the best team in the league?
Yeah,
You said they had
yeah, and we still got.
Bro, he's from New England. He loves the Celtics.
Look at their starting five, bro. That's what I see. I see literally the best team in the league, and there's no question asked. This is their year to win it, and if they don't, it's a choke job. But I put it on the line. I put myself on the line sometimes. I bet on myself. right? For the Celtics to win that game, they didn't. Now I got to go to Thailand.
Boo hoo.
But then
Who's the guy on the Celtics who's bald? He's light skinned.
Derek White, bro.
No. He's like the bigger guy who shoots threes sometimes. Al Horford.
Al
Oh.
Horford.
I like him. He looks like
Love.
just a peanut to me.
Love Al Horford.
Just a nice oily little peanut.
So
I wish the Celtics.
Vacations. Where is a place in the world where you'd like to go?
Oh my God! Wait, that was the question.
Yeah,
you
like,
asked?
like where's
My
a place
bad.
where you've seen online or you've heard from
Yeah.
friends?
me and my family have always talked about going to. I think it starts with a B. I don't. You guys probably know, but it's
Boca Raton.
It's like the
Bali?
huts on in the water.
Belize?
Yes, I know what he's saying,
Belize?
bro. Boca, bro.
Say it.
Belize?
No, that wouldn't be. It wouldn't be Belize.
But like
My
the
brother
water.
just
You talking
went
about in the
last year and
Jamaicans?
the same
Dave's
thing.
got it.
I don't know. Yes, I think so. Yeah.
Bali.
Aruba, Jamaica.
It might be Aruba,
Ooh,
bro.
I wanna take you.
Bora Bora.
Bora Bora.
Bora Bora.
I think we're
Name's so nice, you
I
gotta
think
say
we're
it
going-
twice.
I think we're going in May.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so
awesome. That's
you
gonna be
go.
sweet.
Yeah.
You got an extra room in there?
if I do, I'll let you
You
know.
let me know, man. I'm trying to go get a tan.
Who's going?
You gotta see me.
the whole fam.
The whole family.
Whole
Yeah,
fam.
Nice.
absolutely.
That's
Whole
gonna be
family.
awesome.
First time in a long time.
That's awesome. Family vacation's different, especially
I know they do.
as I get older,
Now.
bro. I haven't had one in forever.
Yeah.
Just getting everyone together and having a
Yeah.
joyful, fantastic time with your family.
I know.
You can't beat that,
Trey,
in my opinion.
Where do you want to go, Trey?
Oh man,
One place in the world right now, you ship yourself to it. You get to spend a week there. Where are you going?
a week? Ooh, a week changes it because there are lots of places. What I thought of immediately was the largest cave in the world in China.
Oh,
It's
so
a
you
6
want like a year there?
It's a 6. No. It's a 6 mile long cave. So I want to see that. That's something I heard about, and I was like, man, a 6 mile long cave, bro.
That's where you want to go. That's your one place.
Have you ever been in a 6 mile long cave?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
But that's the one. Like, look,
But
hey,
that's what I was
got
thinking
you.
originally.
shipping yourself
We
to
got
it.
you.
And
We're gonna
picking
pay
a
for your
cave?
trip.
Pay for the trip.
Anywhere you want to
1
go
week.
for
China.
a week. You want to go to a 6 mile long cave. That's where you want to go. Free trip. You're going to a cave.
I mean, it's just
You know, it's crazy.
but
That
it's not
answer
just a
does not
cave.
surprise
It's
me
not just
at
a
all.
cave.
Listen, bro, that's him.
But that's really cool. You know what I mean? Like,
bro, he's going in there.
but
selling clothes.
have you ever been? Have you ever been? Have you ever been to?
You gotta have an extra,
He's gonna be posting
an extra
up
suitcase.
3 miles, posting up 3
Bro,
miles.
it's a
deep for
cave
2
so
days,
big it
waiting
can
for people
fit
to
like
pass by.
a skyscraper inside of it. It's huge, like gigantic. It's the biggest cave in the
Well,
world.
what would you do? So it changes it because you're just visiting.
It's like an
that for a
expedition.
day.
It's like a expedition.
No, you're
It's
taking
not-
a week vacation.
okay, a week's
somewhere.
vacation. Okay,
I think if I were going to
enjoy
China,
yourself.
I would
Okay,
much
I'm going
rather
to
go to the Great Wall.
You're going to the Great Wall.
If I were going to China,
the Great
Wait,
Wall.
where you
I'm going to the Great Wall.
Really?
Free
It's-
trip.
but no, not for a trip. If I'm just like vacation trip,
Mm.
spot wherever I wanted to go in the world.
Mm.
Yeah,
Italy.
yeah.
I feel like you would have a really good time in Italy.
Potentially.
Italy is beautiful, and the food, the presence of life. Italy might be one on everyone's list.
You're about to go to Thailand right now, and I've heard crazy good things.
I've heard crazy things.
I've heard.
I
Some
think
great
that might be the
things.
reason you're going.
Bro, I saw the beaches, bro. I looked it up.
The
So
beaches are
you saw
supposed
the
to be really
girls on
nice.
the beaches. That's what you
No,
saw.
I think Ibiza.
Thailand's
Oh
gonna be a
man,
good
you trying to
time.
go get jacked up?
No,
have
not
you seen
even-
those flights back? Have you seen the flights back from Ibiza
No.
where people are like, oh, it's like the whole plane is in a fucking coma. It's insane,
Wait, is that Thailand too?
bro.
I
That's
saw some pictures. Q went out there
oh
over
man.
the summer, and just like where he was staying at, being able to see those type of views. I don't think there's anywhere in the United States that you could go and see some stuff like that.
Hawaii
I'm trying to
maybe
go
as
to
close as you
Thailand,
can
bro.
get because it's an island, right? And it's in the oh my goodness,
It was beautiful.
Mediterranean. Jeez, Louise.
So you're going to cave, Bora Bora.
Not just any cave.
Ibiza.
What did you say?
Ibiza.
Ibiza. Where are you going?
Probably like a Warriors game or something.
I knew you were gonna say that, bro. The arena. Man said I want to spend a week in the arena.
Chase Center.
Where you going?
Nah, I mean,
Chase Center.
respectfully, I honestly, I'm gonna go to Thailand,
Uh huh.
and then I'm gonna hit a trip back somewhere in like Europe because
like
can you
Budapest?
connect like the dots? Like it's kind of like on the way back type shit. Like go to Thailand, experience.
Well,
it's a culture shock there, bro. And then you're gonna go to Europe. It's a different culture shock, but it's like low key America on a different weird level. How do you feel about that statement? You can respond.
I think that Europe is very different to America.
But it's like it has similarities. It's
in
like
the sense
Spanish,
that there are like
it's like Spanish and English, where like the word is like, never mind.
Sure, I know what you mean by to say that, but like living life. Well, coming from Indiana, I don't know what you got out there in Connecticut. There might be some crazy shit. Coming from Indiana, bro, we don't have we don't have walkable cities. There's literally 0 walkable cities in Indiana. Anywhere of note in Europe, which is a city that's been around for 1,500 years, is walkable. Yeah. Not busable, walkable. You're walking around. You go and you walk. I mean, what are the only walkable cities in America? LA's not walkable. New York is walkable plus train.
Yes. New York. Okay. Yeah.
Keep the walking.
I went there one time, bro.
New York?
Right, we can talk about New York all you want, but
No.
the piss.
You didn't like New York?
It's the greatest place on earth.
You didn't
It
like
was
New York?
beautiful. No, listen, you want to know the biggest thing I didn't like about New York?
Not really. All right, next topic.
No, the biggest thing I didn't like about New York is I didn't even see the fucking sun one time. Excuse my language.
I know you. I know. I
Dude.
don't.
We're looking for sponsors.
I know, but it's like I wanted to see the sun the whole time I was in New York. It's like
When do
You better hit a
I knew
cornfield.
when it was up, but I knew when it was gone too.
Yeah, I feel that.
Oh, we went for that. We went for that IU basketball game.
That was fun. It was a good time.
We should talk about IU basketball.
Yeah, I want to talk about IU basketball. I'm tired of the fans. Seriously. I don't want to be associated with the moronic people who are IU basketball fans. Seriously. It's getting so bad. It's getting so bad.
I'm with Trey.
I mean, the
Express
dramatics. Bro, it's just like the last game. It's only about this last game, bro. Illinois, we're playing the 10th ranked team in the nation, right? So to the professionals who are ranking this, they're saying this is the 10th best team in the nation. Top percentile of a percentile. Great team. We're missing our starting center. We're on a cold streak, obviously, right? We're still honestly trying to incorporate players to be productive. We're struggling to build our team correctly. We lose in a good game, and people are like acting like we just lost to frickin' Southwest North Florida
How much
coast.
did we lose again? How much did we lose by again?
Like 9 points.
And we were 0 for 9 from 3.
We're not a 3-shooting team.
I'm just bringing that up because that's 18 points.
But the big thing was free throws. People were really pissed about free throws. And I understand because we
that's
should be
27
shooting over
points.
50%. I mean, honestly, it's really bad not to shoot over 50%. But the fans, it's like, guys, we got to rally and we got to support our guys because being like stupid and hateful online is not going to help the team. It's just going to make people leave our program. Honestly,
Right.
like we are at that point in the season where the fans are getting so bad from my perspective that people are going to leave. People who we want playing, people who we want to stay and develop, or are just getting pummeled online,
But I think that's also one of those things where it's like we can't be on like they can't be online. They know that hate's gonna be there, and I know like I see your face. I understand. You know what I'm saying? But I also think that like we know the hate's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? Like
it doesn't have to be like this.
it doesn't. But that doesn't mean that like
Go ahead.
I think it's always going to be like that.
I think it's the fan base, bro. Like I've seen a lot.
Every
of
fan base. If they don't like what they see, they're going to
Go nutty.
social media.
As somebody
Yeah.
that does, you know what I'm saying, like have a lot of love for Tom, you know what I'm saying, whenever he started getting just the hateful comments that he was getting. Just being a part of the program, how did that make you feel as a player?
It was just like, damn, like I feel bad.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the guy.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
It's
nobody
not-
wants
We
nobody.
got to rally.
It's
Nobody
not
wants-
anybody's
yeah.
fault specifically, but that is one of
But-
those things us.
People are talking about Mike.
But at the end of the day, it's always gonna it's always gonna come down to the head coach and for football, the head coach and the quarterback.
Yeah,
They're always gonna
100%.
get.
Yep.
And that's what you sign up for.
Yeah.
yeah,
right?
100%.
And Coach Allen signed up for that, and we had a conversation about that when I first got here. Like it's good or bad. It's always gonna be us.
Yeah.
So he knew like that was like he's strong minded.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't bother him.
Yeah.
But it bothers some people. Like what you were saying.
Hell
it does.
yeah.
It's hard to stay off social media as an athlete.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you got to.
Because you want to see the praise. You want
to see the girls. You want to see the praise. You want to see all. You want to see it all. Why not?
You want to see the good comments about you. But then, if there's more negative comments about you, like it messes up.
It does.
See,
mess
messes
up your
with your mind.
This is the problem with social media, and this is the problem. I'm gonna sound like an old head real quick. This is the problem with modern Americans, young Americans, is that we've been participation trophied our way through life, and we've been told that everyone's opinion matters, right? Which is nice and all, which is really cool. But when it comes down to like stuff like this, I think I was talking about this yesterday. When it comes down to stuff like this, everyone's opinion doesn't matter because most people who are talking about it and being crazy have no idea what they're talking about. Yeah. So if you're a fan and you love watching IU basketball and you have no clue what the hell's going on with basketball and with the plan and what's going on, just shut the hell up. You know what I mean? It's not that hard, and just let the guys play.
Especially like putting it out on the internet. But I also know I like to go on random posts, and I won't ever post anything like negative, but I'll post like funny comments to things.
Yeah.
And to see the people that just don't have anything going on,
like,
but
how could
to
you
get
say
on the
this?
internet and hate on whatever anybody has to
They're
say.
sitting behind a phone.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Our generation is fucked.
So it's one of those things. Like I think that at the end of the day, like you can't take that shit that you see online and allow it to affect you. No matter how much it will,
100%.
you got to have the willpower to understand you're out here just getting better. That's all we all do.
It's just noise at the end of the day, and it's literally people not even thinking about what they're doing. You know what I mean? Like it's people like unconsciously going through their day and just making these type of things.
Hella opinions. You know what I'm saying? Last year, I was talking just out loud about doing something with Jay Lou and sending him across the field for just something out of the backfield. You know what I'm saying? And then the first touchdown we score against Michigan was some like Jay Lou out of the backfield. I was like, that's what we needed right there. Like it made me feel so good. Like I knew what I was talking about, but it was like, I don't know shit. I just, you know what I mean? Like,
we're just fans.
At my own perspective of something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did Tom Allen, after a couple of losses, kind of keep the same mentality and energy that he would like at the start of the season? Like
He was the same guy every week.
Yeah, that's why
you need that.
Well, and I think that's why he was able to get such a high level position, even leaving out of here. You know what I'm saying?
That's
it's
the Bill
not
Belichick standard, bro.
It's not like he just left out of here and you know what I mean. Had to drop a division, had to go any lower. Like he went to another pretty high level program.
Where did he go? I forget.
Defensive
State.
Coordinator at Penn State.
It wasn't.
Oh, that's a great hire.
It wasn't
Like
Coach
what?
Allen's fault.
Huh? No, 100%.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like,
And
it wasn't all his fault.
I still cut Bell. He just got that new job over at Western
Coach Bell,
Michigan.
That's my guy.
Yeah, I love that dude. I still cut his son's hair and stuff. Well, just talking about how everything happened with him, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was all God's timing. He had just had a kid. Like, so many things fell into place after that for him that he didn't recognize would. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, he had to understand that it wasn't a him thing in that moment, that it was like just a detriment to the program. Things were kind of like loose-ended all around. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really knew how the season was going to go toward the end, just with how things were going. So it was like everything happened kind of how it was supposed to.
Out with the old in with the new.
Maybe,
Hey.
maybe this is more of a personal thing or it's just a team thing, but is there one thing you guys didn't do very good as a team this year that you take and you're going to try and do it better next year?
I think,
like, what do you want to
the
improve
field,
on?
we did everything to a T.
Yep, I like that.
That's a good start.
And on the field, it's just, same things. I mean, we just made mistakes. Some guys weren't, let's just face it, we went 3-9. We didn't do the job. Like, we didn't get the job done.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we can all point fingers at everyone, but at the end of the day, we as a team, no individuals, we as a team went 3-9.
Yeah.
So,
100%.
and it's just one you got to take on the chin. Like, we didn't do really well last year, so that's what makes this season.
What's a noticeable difference in seeing kind of the way that Cignetti steps up and kind of talks to everyone, like the program as a whole, and in difference to the way that Allen did?
I think Coach Cignetti does a great job coming in and, being professional.
Yeah.
He kind of reminds me of Nick Saban. Like, if you were in the meetings, he talks like Nick Saban.
Yeah.
Like, straight to the business.
It's dope.
No BS. Like,
It's good.
And I think that's what Coach Allen was a great coach, great leader. He was a nice coach, like nice guy.
Yeah.
And Coach Sig, the boy is.
I've cut a couple of the JMU guys that transferred over, and I've just kind of asked them like what their take on Sig was, and just that standing on business. You know what I'm saying? Like they've all said like they all have a relationship with him, but they know that like it's a business relationship.
Yeah.
Their relationships are really like built with their position coaches.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are going to be really close to Tino just because of how Tino is as a quarterback coach.
Yeah, you don't really talk to the head coach a lot.
Yeah, that's what Aiden, one of the linebackers.
Fisher.
Yeah, Fisher. He said he kind of laughed about it. He's like, yeah, he came into our workout earlier today, but we probably won't see him again until spring ball. And I was like, dang.
I haven't seen him yet.
Yeah.
Hey.
But that's what he said. It's like it's about business right now. Like, the position coaches, everybody's going to instill everything about their program, what it is that they're going to implement and bring here. You know what I'm saying? And try to still like keep the coded IU like standard. You know what I'm saying? But everybody said that Cignetti's idea. He's not coming here to rebuild. He's coming here to win.
Win football
Good.
games. That's
Yeah.
what
Like
we need.
it's right away. You see the energy shift.
I did.
Yeah.
Everybody said it started in the weight room. Like a lot of the guys
starts
that
with
were here
Coach
from
Owings.
last year.
I think college football always starts in the weight room
Yeah.
because, you got to be prepared to go out there.
Guys said that they've already noticed like significant changes just on like even things that you guys have gotten into the weight room.
Yeah, yeah. Well, this is my third strength coach,
Yeah.
and I've been in college for 2 years.
Yeah.
And so I see different how weightlifting coaches coach.
Yeah.
It's differently. Everyone has their different perspective on things.
Yeah.
What's the difference between this one you have now and the ones
Young
prior?
guy really emphasizes body fat, your weight, what you eat, nutrition. So Coach Owings is our weightlifting strength and conditioning coach, and he is he's young, but he emphasizes on speed. Coach Wellman last year, he emphasized on like neck strength, like conditioning.
I'm all about neck strength.
Being more conditioned.
And my significant others.
Being more conditioned, and then my strength and conditioning coach at Tennessee, he was more of a speed guy.
Yeah.
So the funny thing is, Coach Owings, our guy right now, worked for the head guy at Tennessee.
Dang.
So I see, like, I'm doing things that I did at Tennessee.
Yeah.
So it's all just circles back. Everyone's has their own thing that they like to do.
Wick said that took all the drinks with sugar out.
All of them.
No sugar.
No sugar. No sugar.
And the hips.
Body fat.
I was
That's
listening.
fire.
Body
I was
fat.
listening to the hips
Isn't that kinda
conversations.
crazy?
FRCs. I don't know what it stands for, but
Probably something
it's about
crazy.
45 minutes of mobility.
Just straight up hips.
Just straight, just
Like
a-
hip
like
flexor.
a
like
yoga sex. Like a
ooh, yoga? Yeah.
Yoga session.
I got into some
Yeah.
yoga recently, bro. I
Good
like
stuff.
yoga. I'll get out hot yoga, bro. I feel like I could go
hot yoga.
hot yoga,
I did
bro.
hot yoga in California once.
Yeah.
I was dead. Like,
No, I was in
Bro.
there with like a bunch of dudes. There were some guys in there. I was expected to just be a bunch of chicks in leggings and stuff.
that's why. That's why.
No, that's not why I was there.
Yeah.
I'm there to get my mobility right. You know what I mean? My FRCs and stuff. And there were some dudes in there, and I was like, these guys look like nerds. You know what I mean? These guys look like goofballs. And I'm in there, I'm like 20 minutes in. I start to feel the burn, bro.
Yeah.
These guys are doing, doing like some crazy, like this type stuff.
There. Like it is.
No.
It's
hot.
blazing hot.
His balls in here.
It is
Is
pretty
it?
hot.
Would you do some yoga right now?
I mean, I'd be down to
Listen.
just get down and dirty.
You think I
No,
could do
no.
some crazy shit right
Pause.
now?
I went to one.
Sorry,
it was
bro. I
a,
worded it wrong.
Down and dirty.
I raised my
eyes
hand.
when he said that.
Yeah, bro. I raised my hand.
He said get down and dirty. Taven. You think I'd do a handstand right now?
try it out.
All right, I'm going to try. This one's for you, Taven.
I'm watching.
I mean, all right. I mean, that's low-key kind of clean.
That's pretty.
It's the HRVCs, G.
FRCs.
FRCs. Got me right, bro. That was probably the longest handstand I've ever done in my life.
That was tough.
You get that?
Yeah, we got it all.
Was that good?
Taven, I want to ask you, what's kind of like the day in the life looking like in the off season right now?
So Monday through Friday, wake up at 8. Wake up at 7, lift at 8, go to class at 10, come back, eat lunch, go home for an hour or so, chill, watch TV, go to another class, and then we end the day off at like 6 p.m. And after that, it's just go back to the crib, eat dinner, and just watch TV.
Yeah.
That's Monday through Friday.
What type of TV we talking about?
Like television.
Like,
you
yeah, like
just flicking
no
it-
shit.
Are you just flicking on, like Nickelodeon?
Nickelodeon?
I'll probably turn on a movie.
Mm.
I'm probably on TikTok all the time.
You were saying you were messing with the movies, and we were talking about.
I want to go to. I go to the movie theaters by myself. Is that lame?
Nah, I mean, I appreciate
No,
it.
that's not lame. Why would that be lame?
I go play golf by
I enjoy
myself.
No one's out here like, I don't know. Do what you enjoy, G.
Yeah,
If you enjoy it, people lay in bed alone. Is that lame? You know what I mean?
Yes, bro.
Is it? Whatever.
But I
You know,
wanna
you've
see
been
the-
laying in
the
bed with
movie
all
Iron
types
Claw,
of things.
the
Yeah,
wrestling
no, it
movie.
looks good.
And then Aquaman is out right now. The new Bob Marley movie's coming out. So
I want to see the Bob Marley movie just so I see how badly they represent Bob Marley. Bob Marley did not die of gangrene. He was killed by the government. It's just a known fact. You know, like right before he died, there was an assassination attempt on his life. So they tried to assassinate him. Someone tried to assassinate him. I'm sure it wasn't, government officials or anything like that.
Yeah.
And then like a year later, he dies from gangrene from playing soccer in his bare feet, which he's done for his entire life. And then, bro, this is the thing that
He died
kills me,
playing
bro.
soccer?
This is the thing that kills me. Bob Marley, after he dies, bro, people are wearing Bob Marley t-shirts talking about Bob Marley, never listen to any of his music, and they just do it because they smoke weed and shit. No offense to people that smoke weed. You know what I mean? None of us do that, but some people do. But Bob Marley was not this weed enthusiast, activist, cookie smoker. He was like a legitimate activist. You know what I mean? He was like a real person who stood for real things. And this is what commercialization does. It ruins people's images and bastardizes them and basically erases them more than never talking about them ever could.
Yeah.
listen to this song. This song just came out. It's his son.
Yeah.
It's so tough.
Banger.
So right here, we're gonna clip the song in.
I just lay in my room, just
I heard this
lay back
recently.
and just listen to this.
And this is a classic Marley song, too, that's sampled.
Yeah. Get ready for Bora Bora.
Oh, gosh.
This is his son.
Oh.
I can just vibe to this.
Yeah.
Like I can just vibe.
I like the harmonies. I'm not a big auto-tune guy.
No, but that was killing, bro.
I like Ziggy.
That was
Ziggy's
tough.
his son. So I think that's Ziggy's son.
This is YG Marley.
Yeah. I don't know if that's Ziggy. I mean, Ziggy's his
This is
son.
his son.
It's
I
his
don't know how many
son?
sons that
He probably has a lot of sons. The island man.
he was a
Real bad man.
he was a pit man.
The real bad man.
Real bad man.
So funny.
23 baby mother, as they say.
His accent.
I can't do I can't do a very good Jamaican. I work on my. I'm decent at like impressions and stuff. I can do a good Frank Sinatra like impersonation.
Let me hear
Go.
it.
I can't do it without.
I heard it before, so you better deliver right now on the spot.
Oh my goodness!
Look in the
Get in the character.
Get in the character, but it's not a character. Like it's just the noise.
Boom.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. No, I can't do it.
What the fuck was
You know
that?
he sang all the Christmas shit. You know he sang all the Christmas stuff, like all the iconic, like old.
Fly Me to the Moon, bro.
No, I refuse. I could do my.
Show us that next year.
I could do that. I could do my DJT. Who's Your Barber Talk? It's the greatest podcast. They do the best job. You know who that is?
Donald Trump.
DJT. Who's Your Barber Talk? Family, what's up? These guys, they're great. Taven, you look good. China. I love impressions, though. I love the facial aspect of it, too.
Yeah.
I have a really fun time, like, doing that type of thing. You have any good impressions?
No, not really. No, not really.
You do? Ooh, what is it?
DT for
What did you say? That was good, though.
Like when Jason Tatum.
That was electric. That was electric.
Dude, I definitely thought you were Bruce Buffer right there, dog.
I thought he was doing an
Bruce
instrument
Buffer,
impression.
But if Trace hit a shot in Boston, it would sound like this. Trace Jackson Davis for 2.
No, but okay, now say it. Now say it if he was on the Celtics.
TJD for 3.
That was pretty good.
3.
That was good for 3. Fuck it.
Yeah, he hitting that shit.
Let's go. Turn up. Yeah, you said life on the line, bro.
What about you?
Nah,
Me, my
Kane, yeah,
impressions?
Kane. What's the impression you got?
I don't think I got none.
Come on, man.
Out of bounds, Celtics ball.
How about this one? My fellow Americans.
That's Obama. Like
You got to do this.
No, Michael. That's not how we talk about women.
That just sounds like a cartoon character.
Yeah,
Like what's his name? Yeah, I got to work on all the impressions. Just bust it out. There are guys that do great impressions of people that are interviewing.
got one. I got a few, but I don't like. That's like
Nah, pull him out the box now.
I don't
You
like
have
doing
to, bro.
that stuff.
All right.
I feel like most impressions now are like offensive.
Do I have?
Like if I did an impression of like someone who spoke a different language,
I'm not gonna be.
it would be like mean. You know what I mean?
I know I understand that, but I give you every right, bro. Why did the San Francisco 49ers just lose by like 20, bro?
They haven't lost. I thought it was halftime.
Nah, but it might be halftime. But Brock Purdy, bro.
It's halftime.
Because Detroit's going to win the Super Bowl, and we're all going to go up to Detroit and get turned with all the Detroit bitches. I need me some of that.
No.
You don't like, bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Detroit is on the way back up. They have great wings. What is that? Sweetwater. Have you ever been to Sweetwater Tavern?
The best thing popping out of Detroit is mom's spaghetti.
What about Rio? Rio and
Is that a restaurant? Mom's Spaghetti.
bullshit.
Eminem opened it up. Yeah,
I
it
want
is.
to go.
The Detroit rap scene is great too. The whole entire Michigan rap scene, they have a lot of up and coming rappers with good deals. Babytron. What's that one guy? Rio, RMC Mike. I'm a big Detroit rap fan. I think it's hilarious. Very inventive. Forget. Ooh, freestyle. Taven, you think I can freestyle right now?
I mean, you gave me like a little metronome clap.
Try bust it down? You want to hit the beat, bro?
I got it, bro.
All right, let's go. I'm about to go to deep. You fucked it up. Come on, restart. Come on, run it back. Let's go.
Hey,
there we go. Let's
Beat
go.
into my mistakes. Musicality is about understanding.
About to hit Detroit.
Breaking things.
My glass is strong on roids. I came through in the Ford Explorer. On fudge, man. I need a better beat, bro. Taven, stick to QB. Stick to QB, bro.
Stick to QB, bro.
Stick to
That's
QB.
crazy.
You better quit beatboxing.
You're the one that just fell off.
I'm about to rap battle you right now, bro. Be careful.
No.
All right. Tayven Jackson. More like Tayven, I smack you in your ass and then throw you in a can.
Podcast is over.
That's so bad.
What?
Pause.
Tayven Jackson, I'll smack you in the ass and ass him. That's what he said.
No, man. Nah, man.
I'm putting myself out there, bro. You know what I
You're
mean?
crazy.
I'm coming up here, bro, rap battling everybody. You know what I mean? Anybody can get it. Anybody.
You can rap, right?
No.
Kane could definitely freestyle. Kane was definitely in the back of a Buick in like 2012. You know what I mean? Whatever, listening to beat CDs and rapping.
What?
That's facts. You ever do that?
That's crazy.
You and your boys hop in the
can't
car,
rap. I can't
turn on the
rap.
freestyle beat. Bro, that's all I used to do as a kid. Play basketball,
He said I
freestyle,
shouldn't play ping pong.
ping pong.
You used to play ping pong and rap back and forth with your friends.
No, that's not what I was doing. I was in the back of a 2000 Ford Explorer Eddie Bauer edition. Just got done playing basketball, smoking cigarettes, marijuana cigarettes, and then playing instrumentals and rapping, freestyling for hours on end because there was nothing else to
Were
do.
you freestyling like you do now?
No, I was way better back in the day. Mind was sharper. No, less pressure. You know what I mean? I have some classics. I got some homies that can really freestyle though.
I believe
Not
you.
on some written freestyles, because I hate that. Like one time, bro, there's this one guy, you'll get a kick out of this, Tayven. I'm sure you will. There's this one guy who was like a rapper. And I know a lot of rappers. Like a lot of my homies do rap and they do music and know a lot of guys that do it. But one time we were all freestyling at the house, like actually freestyling off the top of our heads. So it was bad if it was like a track. You know what I mean? And he's like, oh yeah, one sec, play this beat, like play this specific beat, and I'm about to freestyle. And he starts going nuts on some like completely written song shit. And he was like, how you feel about my freestyle, bro? He asked me the question. I was like, bro, you didn't freestyle. And he got mad shitty, like left the crib. It was like crazy. But that always stuck with me. It's like, why would you spit a written when we're freestyling? I was obviously having fun.
Taven's about to spit a written.
My cousin, he's a rapper.
Mhm.
This is one of his songs.
Let me get him right quick. Soldiers be huddled up in the church where other believers go into the world. This world is worth more than diamonds and pearls. The sick earth make me wanna hurl. My soul hurts for the boys and the girls. My chauffeur took me to the top. Religion is the death of spirituality. That's where I be busting back with the rock. I gotta switch it up. I think I had enough.
Ooh, he had the bing, bing, bing.
Shout out Kid Friendliest.
You could do the, what's it called when you do the damn Johnson ring? You know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah, so that's my cousin.
That was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. The production was very good, and the raps were good too. And shout out God, shout out Jesus. You know what I mean?
He's a Christian rapper.
That's
So
cool.
He wasn't a Christian rapper at first, and then he
Converted.
he got close to God and changed his life. And
That's awesome.
now he just raps about God, the Word, and he's a Christian rapper, right? But he still implements rap.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah,
I think it's the coolest thing ever.
that is cool. That's very cool.
I listen to his stuff all the time, but I try to. He's new, but he did get on. He did get on like a radio show that's really big.
Yeah.
So he's gonna blow up here in the next couple of years.
Yeah, that's
I can
huge.
already feel it.
That's exciting.
I can already
It is
feel it.
awesome.
There's he should link up with the dude named Blake Whiteley.
Or Iman, the DJ.
Iman Shumpert.
Yeah, no, yeah, that'd
No,
be cool.
Tucker.
Is that Swaggy P? Yeah, Tucker.
Swaggy P.
Swaggy P. Isn't that his name?
Swaggy P. The
Wasn't Swaggy P? No, what's Swaggy P's real name?
Nick Young.
Nick Young. Where's he at?
I don't know. Is he still dating Iggy Azalea?
Nah, I feel like
whatever her name is?
she had a baby and stuff, and all. That was forever ago. Iggy, though, man, I'll be honest.
Oh.
If you're watching, you know what I mean?
If Iggy's watching.
You have a celebrity crush?
Do I have a celebrity crush?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
You have a crush?
Do I have a crush?
Locally?
Let them just say
Locally?
their celebrity
Locally
crush.
crush?
I want to hear the celebrity crush.
Would you say it out loud?
So my celebrity crush. I think I have two.
2 celebrity crushes?
Young Alicia Keys.
No, I'm talking about right now.
Oh, sorry, guys. Man, Alicia Keys is
That's
alive.
not even a real thing.
Damn, bro, you acting like there's rules.
It's like
to
saying
this
it's a
shit.
fictional
Let him be
character.
honest.
He's been thinking about
Tate
Alicia
McRae.
Keys for a minute.
Yeah,
Who's
Tate
that?
McRae's tough.
Tate McRae.
He's calling a shot right now, and I respect that wholeheartedly.
Who's
this
that?
video is gonna go viral. Tayven, you're gonna have yourself some Tate McRae. My
that?
goodness,
She a singer?
Mama. There
She's
goes that
she's famous. I can have a famous.
What does she?
crush.
What does she
Bro,
do?
her
Is she a
voice is-
musician?
never
her
get
She's a
you
voice-
time of
musician.
day.
Her voice is majestic, bro.
It's angelic.
It's
It's fantastic.
It's like a crystal ball, bro, but like rasp, like
Raspy. There are some girls with
crystal
raspy
ball.
voices out here. How do you feel about girls with raspy voices? You know what I mean?
think
Like,
it's just ASMR,
like that, you
bro.
like your one, like your girlfriend's friend who's like,
I don't know. Is it like,
you know what I mean?
it depends on what type of raspy is it? Is
Nah,
it
it's like
cigarette
raspy. Nah, it's like it's just
Or is it
naturally
like-
like that. Like she might be a little bit more masculine.
She's just tough.
She's
like she be
yeah,
in
she
the
like
gym,
you know what I mean, like that type of
drinking
thing.
pre-workout and shit.
Yeah. That always kind of.
What do you look? What do you look like in a girl?
I've been thinking about this a lot recently. The ability,
You got a girlfriend?
not anymore.
You got a girlfriend?
nah, bro.
And you got a girl?
No.
Jack can't.
No,
pick-
bro. Like
pick out. You know, he has so many
I'm there
options.
with y'all. Like we're all there.
What?
We just gotta deliver in the moment.
What do you mean? Deliver in the moment.
I'm just not. No, not like that, bro. Shit. What I mean is, I need to execute love.
Yeah, that's the thing is I realize that love
Like
is
I
really.
can execute play, but I can't execute love.
You're young. It's okay.
Yeah, I gotta learn, Trey.
I want to build with a woman. You know what I mean? I want to.
Why you
I
looking
want
at me like that,
accountability.
my
That's what I
boy?
want.
I'm just thinking, man.
I want accountability, really, because at this point in my life, I need someone who's like a long-term partner who I can hold accountable, and it won't. Be, that's the thing.
I
Tayven
can't-
gotta go for me.
A lot of
Tayven
people
gotta go for me.
I can't
I
stand.
know
can't
it's in his
stand
mind.
people that don't date to marry.
That's what I was saying. It's like
Yeah, bro.
long-term
It's just
shit.
a waste of time.
Well, dating to marry is called sleeping with people.
That's why I can't
try.
find a girl, bro, that I love.
Because you date to
you
marry.
can't find a girl that you love.
Because I want to date to marry, and I hold my expectations at a very high level, and it's just not there, bro. Like it isn't. And
Well, you
that's
live in
okay.
New
It'll
York
come-
City.
I'm just not putting myself out there enough, and I choked in the moment a couple of times,
What moments are we talking about here? I'm confused.
like freshman and sophomore year, bro.
Oh, like fumbling the bag in terms of like, yeah,
just-
that happens though. You
Had too
can't-
many
How do you
around.
fumble?
Just had too many around, and then just
Oh, yeah, I've
Lost.
done that before.
like I should have just focused on the one that I wanted to focus on, and then I lost it, bro. And that costs you. And then when you look back and you got nothing, so you go from 5 girls to 0 girls to -5 girls.
So now you got -5?
No, bro, Jack, come on, man, look at him. Girls love TJD enthusiasts. We know this, guys.
Guys, it's the podcast.
Come on, it's the podcast.
So you don't got a girl.
I don't got a girl, but we have the mindset to have a girl in a couple.
So you're
months.
looking. You're looking.
2024 is
He
my
said,
year.
he said, he
waiting
said,
for
I
the
don't
right
got a
one?
girl, but I'm active.
He's a.
Yeah,
what about you? Playboy.
Huh?
You looking for someone?
I definitely am. You know what I'm saying? I got a daughter and shit. I got to find somebody to, you know what I'm saying, settle down with the
That's
bitch.
another thing you got to worry about.
That's what's so hard.
But
You know
I'm
what I'm saying?
trying to. Okay,
She just turned 6 the other day.
congrats, bro.
Her mom and
That's
I
love.
separated when she was like 6 months.
yeah.
Going on a year. I've never brought anybody into her life. She's never seen me with a girlfriend. Like, I've been very adamant
Yeah,
about
been responsible with it.
Not
Why?
That's just what you do.
When you do that, it's like it deserves to be somebody that you're going to be with forever.
Yeah.
It deserves, like, she doesn't deserve to, like, see me give somebody love and then, like that love expire.
Yeah. I know
At
what you
some
mean.
point. You know what I mean? Like,
You want her to see true love.
dude,
You have to
I
be
want her
super-
to
You
see
don't want her to see girls
the
just keep
same
going
love
back
that
and
I
forth
give
out the
her.
house.
Like, I'm going to inevitably give that person. So if she sees me and that person end, she's going to know. Because, like, right now, she doesn't see me and her mom hate each other. Like, we may have disagreements, but, like, every time I get off the phone with her mom and I'm with her, I'm like, all right, we love you. Like, I try as hard as I can to make sure that that relationship is still, like, as strong as possible, just for the sole fact that she's going to feed off of my relationships. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And it's scary,
The
dude.
responsible man right there.
Yeah. No.
Everybody needs to take notes. Real shit. I appreciate that though. And I never even, these are things I'd never even thought about before. You know what I mean? But like, that's a great point. And if we learned anything about humans throughout our time here, is that it's all in the vibes. It's
Check
all
this
in
out.
the
When I was
learning.
growing up, I was one of those dudes. I had like a family dog, and then I had like one dog that like I had until he was like 6 or 7. That was my little dude, right? And I remember like watching him grow up, like raising the dog, thinking like how hard it was. Like, dude, taking care of a dog is way fucking easier than having a kid.
I think that's a fair analysis.
Bro, hear me out.
That seems fair.
I see all these athletes getting dogs and shit. And I'm like, yo,
I need to get a dog.
enjoy that
On
shit.
God, on
Because
God.
it makes it,
I'm
bro.
lonely,
It
man.
makes
Yeah.
you have a responsibility.
Yeah,
I'm
but
lonely.
it's
Dog
your
in college is
dog,
tough,
bro.
though,
That's
'cause you're
your
a busy
that's your
guy.
dog, bro.
I know I am busy.
I want a dog.
You don't want to abuse the dog.
I want, yeah.
You need to get a girlfriend and then a dog.
No,
No, you
chill.
need to get a dog, and then the girl will come, bro.
You need to see.
It's a great. The dog is the.
But you
girl
don't use the
magnet,
dog.
bro.
He
You
just
don't
be
want the girl
manipulated.
to come for the dog.
That's what I'm
You want her
saying.
to.
Yeah, you want to come. She wants to come for. I want her
Sometimes
to
in
come
life,
for
you
the
gotta make
dog.
shit
You know what I
happen,
mean?
regardless of the situation.
You got Riz.
Yeah.
That's not a real thing. You know what my Riz is? I'd be like this.
You?
You like vintage clothes?
And I'm like, you want to come on my podcast?
You want to come on my podcast and I have this IU crew neck. It's from 1968.
You have natural Riz.
I'm a
You know why? 'Cause your
charismatic person,
personality- you have
but
a-
also, bro,
yeah,
like
you have a great
Hoosier
personality.
A1 has ruined my ability to like hit on girls because,
Yeah, that's facts.
bro, like if I meet a girl and she immediately knows who I am, and not to be conceited or anything, but like it's not a done deal. But I don't have to be like this. Hey, I'm Trey, and here's what you need to know about me.
Trace, you got to
And so
embrace
if-
that.
Yeah, so like if some girl knows Hoosier A1, I don't have to say, hey, I'm Trey. I run a local brand and sell clothes. You know, blah, 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 blah. You might have seen, you know, but nothing. I don't have to say anything. I can immediately go into like, you know, what's up with you? You know what I mean? Tell me about yourself. You know, I'm interested in you rather than having to like get her to be intrigued by my lifestyle, like who I am. Not to say I'm a fucking, you know, like that, but they're naturally intrigued by knowing like a little bit of background.
So you don't get into the like selling clothes right away in a conversation when you're trying to rizz up a girl. Do you utilize that? To your
No.
advantage?
You don't talk about selling clothes. That's
Like I get
I
into
don't
the
like clothes
podcast
that much.
immediately.
Well,
hey,
I got
hey, baby,
135K.
I might say I
on
have something that'll look. I
immediately.
might say I have something that'll look nice on you. You know what I mean?
That's just like
Before she even knows that you do the
She
clothes,
Most, bro. Honestly, to keep it 100% G.
to keep it a bean, he said.
Yeah,
Keep it a
I'm
buck.
not like I don't pick chicks up at bars. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going out and like sliding up on a chick and being like, "Hey, what was it? What's your name? What's your sign?" You know, I'm not doing that.
What's your son?
You know what I mean?
your sign?
I'll do the Insta. I'll see, or maybe, you know, like see a girl that's fly or whatever. Like clothing is a big thing. Like style is a big thing for me.
Bro,
and I'll
they
get the
coming to
Insta,
you.
and then I'll reach out through Insta and be like, hey, let's meet up. Let's have a meal together. Let's get coffee. That's how I'll usually slide through. I won't pick chicks up in loud areas.
I remember
shit.
you. I remember
what I mean?
listening to you rizz somebody up in New York.
Yeah, bro.
Bullshit.
No, but he has the ability to like. There's a random girl on a bus that's 4 seats away, and Trey will call that girl out and be like, "Hey, man, you look beautiful today. How are you doing? Like, nice to meet you. My name's Trey." And like, it's in New York, and that takes a special someone to do, truly. But I want to ask a question, and we can all answer this about taking a girl out in Bloomington. What is the best restaurant? What are the top 5 restaurants to take a girl out in Bloomington?
Top 5?
I mean, like
Yeah,
collectively.
top 3.
No,
I'm never
collectively.
taking a girl out in Bloomington.
No, my point
Name-
is we're gonna
like a
all
date,
we're
like
gonna
a
build
date.
it. We're gonna build it together.
Oh, okay, I got
We're
you.
building our top 5. The Hoosier Barber Talk
Collaboratively.
dating.
I'll stay in Indianapolis in this one.
You can,
Really?
Bloomington.
But
I've never
that-
taken a girl out in
Yeah,
Bloomington.
you can hit us with some anything Indiana.
You've never taken a girl out in Bloomington?
Never. I've never been on a.
I mean, that kind of speaks dividends
But
to
you've
the
been,
That's
here
conversation.
to, you've been here to eat at some of the nicer places that you would potentially take somebody out to. Like
Like,
you've been.
like, what about La Una, bro?
Are you only messing with nap females? Is that a conscious decision?
I'm
I've
hearing
never.
you
No, yeah, I couldn't tell you.
because I have a few places.
I don't think I
that
would
do
take
that
a
out.
girl out in Bloomington.
Why not?
I'm gonna lose the girl.
That's the thing.
Lose the girl.
No,
The
no, no,
restaurant, the
Because
restaurants
it
out
all
here are
depends on
terrible.
the. That's the thing.
What? I mean, they're not. You got to figure out the right place to
If I'm
go.
gonna take a girl on a date, I'm gonna
Going to
take
take her to Indianapolis.
her.
and
We're going
bring her back?
downtown, and we're going to a nice restaurant.
Like
Yeah.
what? Wendy's drive-through.
Shut the fuck up.
Straight back to the crib.
Straight back to the crib.
Straight back to the crib or watching a movie on the computer because my TV doesn't work.
Here's the question. You meet this girl. You're like, I'm feeling her a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
I'm feeling her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where are you taking her?
How much am I feeling her? Is this like wifey material?
This is like, man, like.
This is like a really
That's what I'm
nice
saying.
shit.
It's that gut.
I gotta get a drink.
Feeling.
You
Get a
gotta
drink.
get a drink
See,
with the girl.
you have to have alcohol in your system.
No, it's just like
have to have a
you're
mic in
going
his
out
hand.
for a drink. That doesn't mean I'm drinking, but that's my phrase. Let's go get drinks.
If it's
Like,
peak
let's
season,
go get a coffee.
Yeah, like anything. It's just kind of a way like I'm gonna go bring the girl to La Una and we're gonna go sit at
La
the bar.
Una.
And
I mean,
kick
that
it.
is the most freshman thing I've heard.
I have my connects and that's.
I'll
all
give
I
you an
do,
answer. If I'm in peak season, like for the business and whatnot, and my skin is tanned, I got the Barber Cane haircut.
I'm a little pale right
I'm
now.
in the Land Cruiser, windows down, riff raff playing, guitar solos, the whole nine.
Where are you going?
I'm going to somewhere where I can have a steak.
So
You know what I mean?
What's that place called you like so much?
I know
I'll
where
go
he's
to
going.
I'll go to the Elm or go to Uptown if I'm really
You're going
just
to the
on,
Elm.
and I'll get an old fashioned. You know what I mean? Like I'll get a
Uptown is
nice
a,
cocktail.
Have you
Is a good
taken a girl to the Elm?
Yeah, multiple times.
That's what I'm saying.
I've taken all my friends to the Elm one night. The last day I had the showroom open, I shit you not, and this is kind of a flex a little bit, but I'll tell a story. Sorry.
All right, bring
so
it
like
on.
I did the showroom for 3 years straight, and that was like my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it was like so the last day that the showroom was ever open, did well. You know, a lot of people came through, and as a token of my appreciation, I took every single one of my friends, basically every single one of my close
All
friends.
3 of them. No, I'm just kidding.
It was about 8
Right
people
here.
out
That's
to
funny.
the Elm.
What's the Elm?
It's like
Like
the
a
best
nice-
restaurant in Bloomington.
Yeah, it's just
that
like
or Uptown.
calm, cool, collected.
It's like a 7 out of 10.
It's like a more like highfalutin experimental, not experimental.
love
If
how we're
you
trying
should
to
go
explain
just
the Elm.
Look at it. Look at pictures of the inside. It's cool. It's a cool restaurant.
It's
They
a
have
nice
good
spot.
steak.
The location's kind of like
It's close to
But-
university. It's super close to university.
Okay, you got to answer the question.
Yeah, the Elm or Uptown, somewhere I can have a steak.
Okay.
Because I want to devour the steak.
Okay.
I want to see her.
You're not going to Indianapolis.
No,
Where are you
absolutely
going?
not. I don't.
Where
What
are
am I
you
doing in Indianapolis?
I just said.
Coming back to Bloomington?
that's the thing.
Probably take.
Take her to Ruth Chris or St. Omo's. Spicy shrimp.
I wouldn't know.
My favorite place is Capitol Grill.
Yeah.
Really?
That thick smoked wood bacon they have for the appetizer.
Yeah.
Hey,
Where are you? Where are you taking? Where are you taking the girl that you think
For dinner.
is the one? Yeah.
La Una.
Nah, bro. Like
They dap you up, right?
I'm
As soon as you
change
get up in that bitch,
I mean,
that was
yeah.
Jack shit.
No, it does set the tone when I take a girl to La Una, and the first thing is every single person in that place is coming up to me like I'm Tayven Jackson.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
you're that guy.
It's one of those things.
That
You
was
used to
funny.
work at La Una, you know.
That was funny.
I was the bouncer for about 2.5 months.
I'm serious. If Jack goes to La Una right now,
came in.
motherfuckers
I
are
was
gonna
like,
come
Trace
up.
right here. You got the table, my boy. You cut the entire line, and the whole basketball team
Trace
is
went
getting-
into La Una.
There were a couple of moments where the basketball
Hey.
team stopped by
I'll tell a funny
the
story.
Jack Cody Frat Club.
I'll tell a funny story. One time, we were all going downtown. There's a whole
Who's we all? All the boys.
yeah.
Okay.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
It was the night that Waka came. Not
You went
this
downtown?
year.
The,
not
the
this
year before, when it was nuts.
crazy.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
So
At sports.
yes.
that's sports,
so before
It's actually the atrium.
yeah. So before we're all at La Una.
The
No,
fire
it's the
event.
atrium.
Before
the
we're
big
all
one.
at La Una.
Right.
Now against the back wall. All right. Now understand that awning under La Una filled with people, like to the door.
Yeah.
You can't open the door because people are trying to
yeah.
squeeze their way in.
Yeah, bro.
Right?
They're animals.
So X comes over to the door and tells the doorman, like,
That's me, bro.
get X or get Kane, tell him to like pull him in here. So I get in and I go over to the table with him, and everybody's over here at the table. The back side, it goes Ant, Trey, Race, Trace, and then Dan Solomon was on the very end.
This is in La Una.
In La Una.
Shit
Hey,
was going down
We're,
in La Una.
there's I'm talking crowds of people walking past the side door. and you can't get in the front door. So like people are like, yo, let us in this door, like talking to anybody that's in that area. Girls were coming over, noticing who was over there. Just
No.
Bro, when I say the whole group's like,
Wow.
what's going on? And they're like,
Damn.
we're like, bro, what? And Trey is like,
That's some shit that Jack would
hey,
do.
Galloway's like, I was like, bro, we're all sitting here alone. There was 15
Why? Because
people at the
Trey
table.
and Trace are all there. Hell no.
Or you got to get a
Hell
TJD
no,
tattoo,
Brian
bro.
Glazing,
That's crazy though. That was like what the second weekend back from school or back in the first
crazy.
semester. Bro, that time is the craziest time in the world. It's like a
Hey.
vacation town.
Yeah.
The entire
They
town
had
is
a
insane.
Waka got off
not real
stage,
life.
like finished his set or whatever, and they let P Stu get up and perform.
Ah, I forgot about Peace Stew.
I saw a video of that.
It was so
You and Peace
crazy.
Stew kind of got the same cut.
Yeah, we do.
Mike Durr was there.
He's a cool dude. That was before I really got in,
So
get in
funny.
tight with some of those guys. Like that was right before I.
Mike would come over to the tables at sports, and everybody would be sitting at the tables, and he would be standing next to us, but still be as tall as us.
No, he's tall.
He's a big dude.
It was so funny.
He's a footer.
Big time.
He's a footer.
Good times.
100%. You have anything else to say, Tayven? Something you want to get off your chest?
To the people.
I appreciate you guys for having me on.
How do you before we do go? How do you feel about Trace and just the action he's been getting, just how he's been doing?
I feel, it's great, watching what he does because he's great at what he's doing. But I'm a little heated right now because his minutes are dropping,
Yeah.
So
and I know why. It's because Draymond came back,
came
Yeah.
back.
and I don't mess with that at all.
Yeah.
Do you think that when Draymond left and was out during the
I
suspension?
think Draymond makes Golden State better.
Correct. But Trace coming in there and kind of filling that role and,
Performing.
Tom Brady says it, right? You get that one opportunity.
I think he made
And
the
he
most of his
embraced it.
opportunity.
100%.
So no matter what the hell he's doing right now, whether he's playing, whether he's not playing, Trace got an opportunity and he shined and he made the most of it. And now he's going to be ready come playoff time if they make the playoffs, which I fully expect them to find a way
I
to.
don't think they're making the playoffs.
If they make the playoffs, Trace is ready to have a moment because he got that moment early on.
That's the reality, is that he did not squander any of the opportunity, and
He did a good
he's
job.
gonna be like, he performed right.
Yeah,
he was a net positive. He had like the highest player rating in some of those games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like he's on court with like not just his team but the other team too. Like he's on court with guys who are serious, and he's performing right.
I think
So whenever people are looking at him, and he's going to get more opportunities to play his game because he's
he was out there with
fantastic.
AD and LeBron last night.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I even sent you a text, bro, when it was, I want to say it was Christmas, and I'm just like watching this shit, and I'm like, bro, Trace Jackson Davis is guarding Nikola Jokic right now. That
And he
has
was
to be-
getting cooked.
Who cares, bro?
Oh, he was getting cooked. Jokic is just.
He's a dog.
I texted him after the game. I was like, bro, how is it to play him? Like,
Yeah.
What is going through your mind? He was like, he's the best basketball player in the NBA.
All right, bro.
Literally.
You know what?
He really
I'll
is,
stop.
though.
I'll
He-
stop.
But, like,
I
he
won't
really
say
is,
another
yeah.
bad thing about Nikola Jokic.
He's
for the
so
rest of my
good
life.
he's so good that players like Trace, they just accept the fact that like, yeah, I'm gonna get cooked.
Bro.
He's just
That's-
so multidimensional. That's the problem.
He's so big. Pause.
yeah, he
No.
can do. He's a do everything player.
I feel that.
He's a do everything player. You can't leave him open, right? You can't let him get inside. You can't pause.
Bigs are just not supposed to do what Jokic does.
Yeah.
And he just does everything.
He also does that weird thing where he hits crazy shit.
Yeah.
It sucks
He's a
to play
joker.
against players like that. It sucks to play against players that do that because you're like, oh yeah, I got him this time, and he's like, ugh, and then makes it. You know what I mean?
He got that mean Joker,
He does, he
villain
does,
curse
yeah.
on him.
Yeah.
It's 'cause of- it's-
and when he's out there, he like sucks the D in.
Oh goodness, that's fried, bro.
Also, I said that because I saw like a blooper of the
Oh,
NBA
yeah, we were
guys
like,
talking.
Yeah,
That shit just popped up.
They just keep going.
Classic.
Sorry.
it's okay.
So is Trace Jackson Davis the next Draymond Green? I
No.
No.
Okay. So Kane and I were talking about this before we got here, and Kane brought up a point, and he said, no, he's the next TJD.
Yeah.
That's what
What do you want him to say to that? Yeah.
Bam, out of
Wham, bam,
bio,
thank you,
whatever.
man.
Do you think he takes what? Do you think Draymond is in his ear at all, telling him anything?
Yeah.
He's like,
His
motherfucker, you
teammate,
better
yeah.
go out there and punch people.
Nah, Draymond's not like that.
Yeah.
And do you think he's taking a lot
He
from
said, just look
Draymond's
like you're
game?
gonna punch him.
From
I
Draymond's
think
game?
Trace's doing a good job of just taking everything in.
Yeah.
I mean, you got some veterans.
It's a dynasty, bro.
You got some
Oh, my
veteran
goodness.
players out there. So, I mean, I would be a sponge if I was there.
Yeah.
Hey,
I asked him, I was like, yo, Trace, when you first came in there, because I remember I went out there to visit him,
Yeah.
and I got to tour like the locker room and stuff in the practice facility, and I was just nervous just being in there.
Yeah.
Like I was just like, damn. So I was like, yo, when you first got here and like you were setting screens for Steph Curry and he was like, you were playing with Steph, were you like nervous to like mess up? And I was like nervous and I was just walking around, let alone he's playing with him. And Trace was like, nah, he's just my teammate. And I was like, what?
But that's
Like,
like,
it
how you
bothers
gotta
That's
be.
the strength of Trace, bro.
well, I think that
Or
that
it's
just
also
just
comes-
mentality.
I mean, it just is. At first, it's like, damn, holy. Like, but
Larger
then,
than life.
and then when
They-
like Trace looks at Steph as like that's my teammate, like that's Trey Galloway.
Yeah.
Like, that's my teammate.
There's probably
unbelievable.
so much the like therapy, like things that go into just like being able to manage everything that goes from coming into from college into the NBA. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like they probably have like team counselors that you have to meet with once a week or
Oh,
once
they got
every so
everything.
often. Like, so it probably is instilled into them like as soon as they come in, like, yo, you're here to do the same job everybody else is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Some sort of management of perception.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't want to get too nutty out there. It's like when you're on top of the vintage game, you know? You don't want to look down at everybody and be like, damn. You know what I mean? You want to just keep your head high, keep looking up, you know?
Presence of greatness.
Yeah.
Stephen Curry.
Tom Brady. All right, let's wrap it up.
Tayven, we appreciate you. Thank
I
you so much
appreciate
for
you
your
guys.
time. This was amazing once again.
Once again,
Season
part 3
2,
coming soon.
Part 3 coming soon.
Let's do it, man.
So
We should do
Part
it
3 with
like a
Deck
challenge.
McMahon.
Yes.
Mm.
Dex already wanted to come on.
He's at my house right now.
Yeah, see, he
I
should
asked
have
him to come. He
slid.
said no.
See, he's soft.
Damn.
Dex.
Not because you guys.
No, I understand.
Is it because of me?
It actually was.
We'll get him on.
Nah, he's sick. He's not feeling so good.
It's all good.
Well, tell him get well soon.
Go
Talk
team.
about a famous.
Dex is that dude.
family.
Yeah.
WWE.
You guys are familiar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have him on.
All right, we got to wrap it up.
For sure.
Thank you,
Wrap
Tayven.
it up.
You the man.
Stir it up like Bob Marley said.
Subscribe. Hit the like notification. We'll see y'all next time.
Stir it up.
See you guys.